Look. Shawty say she want that beatbox. I've been going in whole time, taking G-Shock. I'll pop a nigga, I don't detox. If I spot him, then I got him, I'ma drop him out his Reeboks. Ice on my neck, got me skating on baguettes. I be talking shit when I sex, I don't catch feelings, I catch jets. You won't see me in no parties unless I'm bottled up in the safe. Pouring clean car on the free coast, I look like Offset. They don't give me heat, I got it. I got cheese, no cottage. Models in hair topics, giving knowledge straight from college. Seen that word, then I copped it, had a ceiling, but I cropped it. Say she love me, but I'm like, stop it, take a sauce, so you are not it. I'm killing these niggas with kindness, I fell in love with the diamonds. I just spent the couple of racks at Louis V, give it up straight to my mama. I do drama, my sister talking that llama, hit it deep for them commas. I got that, what I got homage. This is my persona, hotter than saunas. I've been on a mission like I'm cooking in your kitchen. Catch your body, ain't no witness, unless I'm Buddha with your missions. Ain't no Twitter fingers, nigga, I'ma pull up with the issue. I'm a player in the crypt, you call me PD with the pistol. Brody got the blink too, if I sick of me, gon' get you. You niggas is 6'2", find out my money is 6'2". 40 pointers like pencils, you take my credentials. I done had the game mapped out, look like a stencil. Super in that nigga, you can go ask Uncle Ruckus. I be causing all the ruckus, I stay baked up like a muffin. Niggas bluffing, I pull up and he don't spot up like an oven. Fly to Duffin, just to vacate with your bae, I'm David Ruffin. Water like a dolphin and I'm riding with a cheap block. Niggas out here woofing, I'ma pull up on a mink mop. Yeah, I'm begging blue, but I'm bullying with some treetops. Super got the street locks, diamonds hit like beatbox.
But I just gotta know one thing.
Rollins with the heist of the century!
Are you ready?
Pop crew, what it do? It's your boy, the Pop Popper, and
Someone.
And yo, we're back with another episode of Jay with Moné.
Give me 1 second.
It's like volume 6, I would say, or something. It's like 5 or 6. Because last week's episode was a volume, and I didn't really super duper. Why do you always do that? You put the glare on my glasses. She puts glare on my glasses.
It was. You can't do
I'm just letting you know because she literally was like, "Oh, that's her."
So you want me to turn that light on?
No, I don't want that light on whatsoever. That one gives me a headache. But we're back. You guys, we're definitely back, and she's rocking. Look, we're rocking the 2 greatest probably champions of all time, 16-time world champions right here. Where am I? Oh, she 15 still. I can't remember.
I thought it was 15. I don't know.
16. I don't know.
I don't know. We're gonna be talking Backlash today.
We are talking Backlash.
Then and now, you know what? I honestly don't remember Backlash as a big pay-per-view. So I was researching and trying to create a quiz, and I was reading about it, and I have some questions because I'm confused. Okay, so we're gonna have to kind of give me some knowledge here.
Right, and the quiz is only 9 questions because we're like, you know what? Why not just do 9?
We couldn't think of anything else. That's the real reason.
But if I was to answer that question of Backlash, I think my favorite moment is seeing Triple H versus Batista, and I don't remember if that was in a Hell in a Cell because they had a couple matches at that time, but I loved their feud at that time. That's one of my favorites.
So we're gonna bring in our guests and ask them that same question. And we have one guest who's a little delayed today, but he will be dropping in, and that's Steve the Joy Hunter. We're excited to have. It's been a while since we've.
It's been a while since he's been on the channel, so he's going to be making his return. But before he makes his return, these people have never been on an episode of Jay with Moné.
Really?
Never been on an episode of Jay with Moné, and they've been talking about being on an episode of Jay with Moné since last season.
We're 30 episodes in, and they still haven't been on.
And he's still never been on.
Wow, and I know
but they've always been in the chat. They've always been in the chat
supporting. Yeah.
And they're here now. So
hey guys.
Hey.
What's going on, you guys? I love the t-shirts.
Thank you. Gotta support Brody Lee. I'm sorry, it's not WWE, but it's okay. Well, he was there he was for a little bit.
He was, yep. He was definitely a part of it. So, and I love the Undertaker over there. You know, we got the best. We got some of the best right here on screen right here.
Yeah, there we go.
Yeah.
So, how are you guys today?
Doing well. Good. How about yourself?
Well, we are having to deal with our son who's currently sick right now. So we're disinfecting everything every 5 seconds.
Yeah. It's just a stomach virus, but those are the worst. I think.
Mhm. We had our two girls camp out in the kitchen last night. We put a tent. We put a tent together in the kitchen.
That's awesome.
Right. It's very random, but we're like, you know what, girls, stay away from your brother right now. So let's put you in a tent.
Because those are the worst. Because one gets it, and then they get better, and then the next one gets it, and then the next one. And it's just like, and then everybody's sick for like 5 weeks.
They're like, he puked, and I'm like, oh,
I know. Oh my goodness. So
those are the worst words. Like, especially like you're dead asleep, and all of a sudden somebody comes in. I just puked, and it's like, no.
That's exactly what happened yesterday, and that's when I had to wake him up. I was like, I need your help because he's usually gone at work when they get sick, and I have to deal with it. So I'm like, I need your help. I can't do this anymore. I've dealt with it so long.
Yeah, it's been a little hectic time.
But he's been watching wrestling all day.
I've been watching wrestling all day today, but I've been actually preparing for an episode that I think will be really cool. I don't know if we'll be doing it next week or the following week or something, but I was thinking about putting together, and I did put together a 2-day, like it's a WrestleMania, dream WrestleMania for me. So like every match that I would include, every person I would include, including their segments and how it would go down. So I literally like put that all together. Dead wrestlers, alive wrestlers, people from the future, the past, like things we might still be able to see. So I'm still keeping it optimistic, but I'm still got things. Yeah, I still got things that we'll probably never see. Like obviously everybody's favorite. I'll give you a hint. Or one of my main events is Undertaker versus Sting, and how that would go down, and what type of match they would have, what era of each person I would put into that match, and everything. So I got a lot of thought. I did put a lot of thought into it. I woke up at 6 a.m. thinking about this.
He's like, he wasn't in bed, and I'm like, what are you doing? He's like, I can't sleep. I have to jot this down. What? Okay.
I don't know why. It just literally all popped in there. It's like even I put little things in there, like intermissions, like with like concerts. You know how they do concerts on every WrestleMania? I put a concert in there. I did everything in there. So
I really want to see this show now.
You'll see it. You'll see it. I even made promo pictures for each fan.
Wow. That's what you were doing this morning?
That's what I was doing this morning.
Wow.
6 a.m.
What a secret. That's interesting.
It's literally from like 6 a.m. to like 12 p.m. I worked 6 hours on this.
Put that work in. Yep.
That's awesome.
Real. That's dedication.
Absolutely.
But Backlash, so Backlash is like kind of like, it's always been that pay-per-view that comes after WrestleMania. But it's weird that this time they have it called WrestleMania Backlash. Like, what do you guys think about that?
I have no idea.
Looking through all this stuff, what is the point of Backlash? I get the point. I get it. But it just seems very unnecessary for them to do it. They stopped doing it for at least 10 plus years. Then they came back doing it. And it's just been I felt like it's been a mess.
I always liked Backlash, but they kind of replaced Backlash with Payback. And then they got rid of Payback to bring back Backlash last year or the year before. And then now it's WrestleMania Backlash. I think that's just the weird part. Like, you know, I think that maybe they replaced Backlash because, you know, times change and they're like, hey, let's like change it up and put Payback in there. But then maybe it was like too popular, so they brought it back. But I don't know. It's complicated. We're not part of WWE. We're not Vince McMahon's friends. I have no idea.
Yeah, I have no idea. I'm a newer wrestling fan. I want to say maybe 5 years ago.
Okay.
Yeah.
I want to say.
So how long have you been watching wrestling then, John?
I don't watch it too much now. I used to watch it a lot back in the 90s, early 2000s.
Okay.
So, I mean, I'm gradually getting back into it, but I'm more AEW, to be honest with you. But,
hey.
It's very understandable.
I understand it completely. I like AEW just as much. It's just kind of harder to put together like a full like history. You know, like history. You can talk about Ric Flair and all that stuff.
Absolutely.
You can talk about pay-per-views from 10 years ago, and you know what I mean? It's like AEW is just starting, so it's like to the point where it's like still kind of hard to like reminisce.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And maybe talk about history of a person, because I don't know too much about, like, let's say Orange Cassidy. I don't know every history he comes with. You know what I mean? So I'm starting to build that with him right now. You know,
how long has AEW been around?
A couple
About
years
2
now.
years now.
Yeah.
Oh, really? Oh,
2 years. 2 years now, officially, like having a network.
Yeah.
3 years without that.
Oh,
4 years in the making.
So they were still relatively new when COVID hit. So like that, you know, they had been traveling, I think, before that, right? But then they got stuck at Daly's place here in Jacksonville.
Yeah.
Which we've enjoyed.
Which we have enjoyed. It's been nice.
I know you guys are absolutely loving it, because they just advertised actually that they're going to be having their next pay-per-view is going to be the first pay-per-view with full capacity. So they're going to be having fans come back. Do you guys know where that's at? Is that still going to be there?
It's at Daly's
Still
place.
here.
So you guys are going to go?
I'm hoping to. I'm going to try to get tickets tomorrow.
We're going to try to. The last time that they had a pay-per-view, sorry, our kid just ran out. But the last time they had a pay-per-view, we were on there. I mean, the second it opened, we're clicking tickets, trying to get something. They sold out like
but that.
that.
Was limited capacity. Too.
Yeah, true. And then they were on sale. They were like, they were like $50 a ticket or something like that. They weren't very
Originally,
expensive.
they were like $30 to $50 a ticket.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden, they were $500 to $600 a ticket.
Yeah.
So
immediately
the crowd is real. We really, really, really want to go to an AEW.
We were so
it was
close.
going to be the thing that we went to last, but then COVID hit, so it like took, you know, they canceled all their, you know, what they had planned.
You're in trouble if you don't stop.
Right, so it kind of sucks that they were supposed to be here, but
yeah. I mean, it's been nice for us, but I do feel bad for the other fans, you know, that they don't have the access to it like we've been able to. So it's fortunate for us, but not as fortunate for everyone else.
right, exactly. You guys get to, well, how far away is that from you guys?
20 minutes?
20 minutes.
Yeah.
20-minute drive, and they just, hey, let's go, Tony Khan, let's go. Like, oh my goodness, we don't get none of that here.
Yeah. It's been relatively nice. We've only gone, what, twice?
We only went a couple times.
Yeah. So.
Well, that's really
More
cool
than
that
we
that's
have.
their like home. You know, you guys are in a place where that's like their home base. You know what I mean? It's like here we get Raws and SmackDowns, and we get live events, you know, and stuff like that. But it just doesn't come as often as you guys would be able to get to go to like that. You know what I'm saying, per se.
Yeah.
I think, you know, once they start opening up and, you know, COVID is like cooling down or whatever it is, where they're letting people go out more, I think, you know, they're going to be coming at least to Chicago. So that's not that far from us. So we'll be able to go to that. I don't know about Milwaukee when they'll be here, but we can only hope and pray.
Fingers.
Yeah.
Right. I want to go so bad. I want to see those people. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I like a lot of those people over there. You know, John Moxley and stuff like that. But I haven't been able to see them yet. And then
it's
like, what if we get to go there and then Sting's there? Like, that'd be so sick. I saw him in WCW way back in the early '90s. Like, crazy.
the last time we went, we got to see Sting. John Moxley always comes in off the side. So the last time we went, we got a seat like right over there. So he was within like a few feet of us.
Oh, nice.
So we got to see Moxley. We got to see Sting. Oh, and I think it was like either the last match or like second to last match. Anyways, that Brody Lee ever fought. We were at that one too.
Oh,
Oh, okay.
So I've got a video of him coming out and like blowing kisses to the audience. And that was the last time we
That's
went.
super cool.
Yeah.
That's
was
super
pretty
duper cool. So, have you guys ever been to like a pay-per-view?
No.
Mm-mm. We
Okay,
tried.
well, right. Well, I mean, just the fact that you guys can go to AEW is like,
yeah.
you know, it's almost like a pay-per-view. You know what I mean? Like, they have pay-per-views on Wednesday episodes. So, you know what I mean? It's like this, what was it, like 2 weeks ago or last
Blood
week,
and Guts.
Wednesday, they had Blood and Guts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that was super cool. Like, I would have loved to be there during that match. Like, that final match was dope.
I mean, and speaking of blood and guts, I mean, not just that pay-per-view, but just like the blood. Like, I love that they put their like bodies on the line and like to give you a really good show. And like
Right.
one of the recent episodes, I mean, like, did you guys ever play Doom? Like back on computer?
Mm-hmm. No, I never played it on the PC, but
okay.
yeah.
Well, there was a game of Doom on the PC, and when your health was going down, you could see like your character's face get like bloodier and bloodier and bloodier, and at the end, he just looks like a piece of raw hamburger meat. I mean, like that's what the guys look like. They look like the guy from Doom when you're about to die. That's always what I think of. I was like, that looks like the dude from Doom.
Wow.
Right. Oh my goodness. That's why AEW. But AEW, they put themselves in that because they're like, you know what, we almost have to do that, even if they don't fully 100% like need to do it. They're like, you know what, we gotta do it because we're like competing with WWE and all these other top shelf, established, wrestling organizations. We gotta try to compete. So it's like crazy cool because early 90s, even the WWE was in that same type of, category, doing craziness and having bloody matches. They had first blood matches, where the first thing you do is try to make your person bleed. But, it's like, it's just cool to see,
Yeah.
Definitely cool to see, like, that more, like, raw aspect of wrestling come out,
Yeah. Yeah.
So let's say hi to some people in the chat. We got LJ the Geek. We got Umpty Scratch 13. Horror Collector Fiend. We got the Funko Brothers, K&L Collectibles, Kenneth Bird, who we just shipped off of his too. Yeah, just shipped off of his last win. So yeah, we got a couple people up in here.
Hi everyone.
Hello.
Yeah, hit that thumbs up, you guys, if you guys haven't already.
Do you guys in the chat know about Backlash, like the history? And like I said, this was a very big learning experience for me. It was just weird how they, back in the day, had it just for like exclusive brands. But for a while, it was under Raw brand, and it was like, was that the more superior brand to what was SmackDown?
Yeah.
I feel like it always still is superior, honestly.
No, they try to. That's like Vince McMahon's baby. You know what I mean? Because the first thing he got to like make was Raw as a show weekly, and then he got the B show, which is just like second child. So then he got SmackDown. You know what I mean? So it did go over to SmackDown for a little while too, more recently. But yeah, it's been primarily a Raw thing. Now there's no really there's two different brands, but everybody's still together almost. You know what I mean? So it's like they kind of put them together. They still do like this really cool thing where they'll have like the announcers on SmackDown call those matches, and then the people on Raw call those matches.
Yeah.
So that's pretty cool. But I did have a question for you guys. You guys, I know we're all pop collectors. That's what, almost brought us together. We like wrestling too. You guys know we have episodes of us opening up wrestling pops. You guys have wrestling pops? And if so, how many? I know you guys are big into DC. I know you guys are big into Marvel.
We rearranged it.
We have no rhyme or reason. This is all just like taken down and moved and put back up randomly. But we've got and the girls even like it too. Like Annie likes Becky Lynch. Emily likes Charlotte Flair. Charlotte and Rick.
The gold
two-pack. We've got all the the most recent line of the AEW figures. We've got.
Oh yeah, that's not.
Who else do we have pop wise?
Got the glow in the dark Undertaker. We got the Mankind Rock 2-pack, the recent one.
Okay.
I guess that's the only one. I don't know. There's the Fiend pop.
Oh
we
yeah,
got about a dozen.
That's a good one, and that one's going up in value too. So
I think that's the first one I bought actually.
Well,
that's the first wrestling one you got?
Yeah.
That's crazy. Wow. I actually wish I would have got the New Japan figures of like Cody Rhodes and the who else was it? Kenny Omega.
I got the Young Bucks one, the 2-pack.
Yeah.
I have one of those two, but I don't have the other one. I have the Hot Topic exclusive, but I don't have the common version. So we're still look, it's crazy that we have literally this whole wall and we still have them right here and we still aren't even like close. It seems like we still got so many wrestling pops to go. Like, I mean, obviously there's going to be versions like Freddy versions that I'm probably never going to obtain, but as far as like, yeah, they do. They got Sting dressed as Freddy. They got Undertaker as Freddy. Who else they got? They got a couple of them. Those are the main two that I can.
I did
think
not
of
know
right
that.
now.
That's really cool, though.
Yeah, they got Freddy versions, but they're like in the thousands. Like, when are you gonna get those? You know what I mean? Like, I'm gonna go buy one of those tomorrow.
It's like the next time I win the lottery, I'll get one.
Right. Or just next time I decide I don't want to pay my car note or rent. You know, like, you know.
Like, who needs lights? I mean, it's okay.
Priorities, right?
Yeah, I don't need gas in the car. It's fine.
Right, we got candles, you know.
$5 a gallon.
I got a gas tank in the back from the lawn, you know, lawnmower. Just throw that in the tank, you know.
Priorities. I mean, you got to get it ready.
Gas prices right now are crazy.
Oh, I know.
Are they crazy over by you guys?
Right now they're about $2.79.
They haven't gotten too bad yet, but I know people have been going crazy.
Yeah, we're at $3 over here already.
Oh.
And it's just crazy because at one point, especially like in the beginning of COVID, it was at like $1. And it went to like $1.50 at most. And then as of recently, it's been like between $1.80 and like maybe like $2.50, and now it's $3. We're like, oh my goodness, yo! And we take trips all the time. We go on hikes that sometimes are like 2-3 hours away from our house, or we'll get away and go to like a different town or a different city in Wisconsin that we've never been to, just to like have a little getaway and do a little room and board or something like that somewhere. And it's just like it like prevents us from doing that sometimes.
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
before there was what was before WWF? Like what?
There was the WWF. It was 3 W's, but Vince McMahon dropped.
I thought that was
one
the thing
of
with the
W's.
panda in front of it.
No,
no, that's not it. Okay.
That's why the WWF
Had to
changed to
change it.
WWE.
Oh, because it was like the
World Wildlife Foundation.
Yeah. I'm like,
something
that's
like
the
that.
panda one.
Yeah.
Oh, is that why they had a lawsuit and they were court ordered to change their name from WWF to WWE? Oh, okay, because I read about that.
So then they started saying, "Get the F out of here," and they literally would chop off the F like in their promos.
Oh,
like
really?
it'd be like literally it'd start like Raw would start and they'd say, "Get the F out of here," and they chop the F off. And no, because the WWE's logo is just like a W, two W's.
Okay.
Which I was always weirded on. I was like, it looks cool now that I'm used to it. But I always thought it was weird that they didn't add an E to it. You can see both W's are still in there, but there's no E. I don't know. Just Vince McMahon doing Vince McMahon things.
They had a wrestling convention.
Does anyone follow Pop Drunk? I don't know what that is. I have no idea.
I think it's a YouTuber. Ooh, the Thunderdome tonight.
Oh yeah. Oh, that would be super duper cool to be a part of the Thunderdome at least one time. But I mean that's
I know JNL
right
was
now.
able to. He was in there one time.
Who?
JNL.
JNL?
What is
JLH?
Yeah.
JNL.
I'm thinking of
JNL. I'm like, who is JNL?
I knew what you meant, though. I did, actually.
Okay. I was just merging people's names together. Like, that's new people, JNL. Where are out there?
Exactly, JNL. So,
What's
let's
up,
see
Tat?
who else we got in here. Tat
Tat.
79. What's going on? That's another person that just keeps winning giveaways over here.
Right? He's so lucky.
He's got to have some kind of like giveaway like cheat code or something. Up, down, left, right, joystick.
Oh, that's cool. So I dropped the game link. We're gonna start the game soon. We came up with a quiz. But I dropped it in the chat already, so I heard one person or a couple people join. But I'm gonna share the screen in a little bit with the code on it as well. So I put this together, and he said it was hard. So
I put like 2 questions in. I chipped in 2 questions, and those I feel like are less hard, but still difficult. Maybe.
Congratulations, Funko Brothers.
Congrats, guys.
Oh yeah, 502. What's up? So should we tell them what the giveaway is for?
Yeah,
or
we
not?
can. I totally forgot we're doing a giveaway.
So we're gonna do a giveaway based off of the quiz and the top. So are we gonna put like a top into a wheel, or are we just gonna pick like a straight up winner?
I think we have enough people to put everyone on the wheel. If they whoever joins the game, they'll be added to the wheel.
Okay.
And then we do top 5.
Okay, so right. So it's just bragging rights, pretty much, if you win the questions. But we're gonna put everybody in the wheel, and then everybody, since it's wrestling themed, you know, we gonna have the winner pick a can.
Nice.
Pick a can. And they're both commons, so we already opened them. Yeah. We can't wait. We can't not help ourselves when it's a soda. Soda figures. We're kind of more into soda figures now. You know what I mean? Like, I love pops, but I'm more into those.
The sodas are more exciting. Like, you get the sodas, and it's like you can't wait. Like, John, literally, we walked out the store the other day. We had a soda in our hand. I was like, let's save it for the live, which was like a week away. And John's like, no. And he's like, I can't even wait to get to the car. We're opening it now. Like, literally stood outside the door of the store, and we're opening the soda.
Who was the soda of, and did you pull a chase?
It was Beetlejuice, and we did not pull a chase.
We have no chase luck. No chase.
Well, no, we had some at the con.
For the con, we did. We got 3 chases. But usually, we never pull chases.
It's hard.
What chases did you guys pull from the con?
We got 2 Miguels.
Yeah, and then Black Widow.
Yeah.
Yeah. See, we got 2 Miguels, and I really wanted a gruesome, but we didn't get our hands on a gruesome at that time. We did do a trade recently, so we got the common gruesome, but we didn't get the chase at all yet, and that would be a really cool one to have. And obviously the Woodsy Owl would be dope, like she said, because, you know, of the flocking. We have 1 flocked pop or 1 flocked soda can, which is Bob Ross, but I don't know why. Every single time I say we need a flocked soda can,
he forgets that
I
Bob
always
Ross
forget about Bob Ross. Like, I like it. It's cool and I like it and it's dope, but it's like I want like an animal. Like
I want a Sonic one. That's like, what I want.
We got the Flock Sonic.
We had to buy it.
We had to pay for it because we kept trying. Like the Harley, we were about to buy a case, and John's like, "Don't buy a case. We'll buy a few of the sodas, and it'll save us money." We bought 7 Harleys,
and we got some in a mystery box and stuff too. We didn't just go and buy 7 Harleys.
Okay, well, I've got like 6 or 7 regular Harleys, and we ended up having to go buy the chase. Next time, get your case.
You should have just bought the case.
I know, right?
See, that's the hardest part. It's like, then that takes the fun out of it. You know you're getting a chase for a fact. You know what I mean? It takes the fun out of it. Yeah. But then you'll have that figure, right? And then that figure goes up in value, and, you know, at least you could say you had it. What I typically think is, you know, we have about 15 or 16 duplicates still left, you know, besides these 2. And what I'm thinking is, you know, maybe if you guys are ever thinking about buying a case or whatever, you guys keep that chase. And then those other ones you could kind of put into a mystery box run or use towards giveaways, like what we've been doing.
Yeah.
We've been mainly doing them towards giveaways, but I have enough of a variety right now where I could kind of put them into a mystery box run once I get maybe a duplicate chase that we don't, you know, need now. You know what I'm saying? And then have a couple chases there as top hits. You know, because we did have Captain Crunch. That's the only duplicate chase I think we had besides Miguel. We did a trade for each of those though recently, so now we don't have those 2. But
seems like everybody was pulling Chase Miguel's. Like when videos, when videos started popping out, like everyone, like video after video, everyone was pulling that chase.
Really?
Yeah, I was surprised.
It's crazy because I thought I heard so many people like talking about that. That's the one they want the most. So I thought that would probably be like one of the harder ones to go and get. And then it was still there on the, you know, on the shop like for a while. And then, you know, it's still worth like $80. Like the chase version is worth like $80. So it's like if it's worth $80. And then you got these other ones that are worth like 40, 35, 50. You know what I mean? It's like, still kind of crazy that that's the one that had so many chases pulled.
Yeah. But then that sleep stack is $650 right now. I was like, man, I wish we had pulled that one.
Right. Oh my gosh. But were you guys able to get at least the common version of that?
Yeah.
We won a lotto.
We won the lotto. So we got one of everything. Emily, you can't be on your honey. Come say hi while you're here.
Not
Yeah,
here.
come say hi, yeah.
Not because
Okay, I'll put clothes on.
Okay, I'll put clothes on.
That's Emily.
Those are those magical moments right there. Hi, how you doing?
Good, how are you?
Gravy. We're doing good. We're doing good.
That's good.
Awesome. Look. Okay, I'll put it.
not yet. You gotta put it on first.
Stay down. Stay down.
Down.
Emily,
Just stop it.
Oh my
just say hi.
Hi.
Hi, how you doing?
Watch the movie. Go watch the
Okay,
movie.
love you. Go
Damn
watch the
it.
movie.
Oh my gosh.
Children.
Hey, we got literally 5 of them running around in this house. So they're just, it's just cool that we got my sister here, so she's able to like kind of keep an eye on them, and then one of them's older, so she kind of can keep an eye on them. So she doesn't.
Okay.
Can we have this?
No, you can't have a piece of candy.
If you don't come out again, I'll get you one after the live.
Oh, Unky Scratch tagged you guys in a comment. He said,
Darby Allin was at the convention.
That's my
Awesome.
favorite.
I love Darby. He's like, I love to make, like, they did, I think it was even like, no, maybe it was during the, anyways, like, I don't even know what I'm trying to say. Like, was it in a stadium or something? He just like threw himself down, like,
Where they threw him down the stairs. He didn't throw himself down.
Well, but I mean, like, just like the sheer just thought of that, because I've been on those stairs before. They are hard concrete stairs.
yeah.
And his body is just rolling down these stairs.
Down them.
Gosh.
Yo, he got pushed down them stairs. I'm like, dude, check his head, yo.
I know.
Concussion something, yo.
What?
Yeah. Like, and he's such a tiny little guy, but he's like, I don't know, he's awesome.
Right, he throws caution to the wind. I've seen some videos of him, like, he was, like, tied up to a chair, and he still, like, threw himself off onto people, like a trust fall thing that, like, Kofi Kingston does off the top rope. He's still, like, attached to a chair, threw himself off. I'm like, are you kidding me? Like, this guy is crazy. And the people underneath him are crazy, too, for taking that bump.
He reminds me of a lot of John Moxley, like, just, like, the sheer, just, like, putting on a good show, doesn't care about, like, which I think they do probably
They don't
care.
care about their safety.
They don't care about their safety. I mean, they do, but they're not afraid to go, like, that extra mile,
Just jumping
I think.
some barbed wire.
Yeah, barbed wire. I mean, like, the first time I saw Moxley, and was it Moxley? It was Dean Ambrose and Jericho on WWE with the tax.
Mm-hmm.
I was floored. I had never seen anything like that before. I was newer to wrestling, and I was like, what the crap just happened?
You're like, what is going on? Why are these people doing this?
I know. I was like, oh my gosh, that looks so painful.
But so entertaining.
Like, I was scarred for life. There was a kid one time when I was like in first grade. He was cleaning something and got a tack in his wrist, and he was screaming bloody murder, and everybody felt so bad. We were all crying, and it's like, I am scarred from that. I can't imagine like 100 of them in my back. Like, just, I can't. No.
I like that they go above and beyond. That's what I like so much about AEW, because he was, when we first got together, I didn't know how much into wrestling I was gonna get myself into, and so we started watching. But then I saw AEW, and I was like, oh yeah, I'll definitely watch this, because they're crazy. They were doing like the craziest stuff ever.
Right.
And I'm like, this is entertainment. This is like what we want to see, you know.
And they've only gotten better. You know what I'm saying? Like, at first, I thought that they were cool and they were innovative, and then it kind of got like to a point where I was like, it's just kind of not my style. But then they've gotten like better and better and better. Like they're like almost like they got a format. It's not just like just people throwing their bodies at you. You know what I'm saying? Now they got like real promos and stuff like that. You know, so it's getting better and better, like I said. So Okay, you guys. So we got the game up here. So anybody who wants to join, we got how many people are in there right now? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yep.
Right there.
Oh, the Root Crew's in there. Okay.
Yep.
In there.
I'll try.
Right in there.
John will be able to help with this one if he knows about, wrestling back in the 90s and 2000s. So, fingers crossed.
Fingers crossed. I mean, sure, we can start it right now. You guys want to start it right now?
Let's go for it.
Right, let's do it. Can you put the cool song on? I want the cool
I gotta wait till it starts.
No, that's not that one. That one's not the cool one. Yeah.
Yay.
You're so weird.
Would not have thought that one. Yeah. Okay.
What are you talking about? I'm getting so annoyed with them.
How do you go through the actual questions and review the answers and stuff? You can do that. Okay, so how was the quiz, you guys?
It was difficult. Like, I have no clue.
Well, two people, Tats and Umpty, just like gave up on the quiz, I think. I don't know, or froze on them or something. They just gave up on it. But okay, so let's kind of review these questions a little bit. So we got, what year was Backlash created? We're gonna ask you guys these questions because you guys are the ones on screen with us.
Oh,
Remember?
what
did you guys put, or do you guys remember what you put?
I think we had to guess on this one. I think we got it wrong, but I think it was it 99?
The correct answer is 1999.
Yeah.
I think you have to click on it and it'll tell you. No,
I could tell you because I'm, you made
you made the quiz, so yeah.
April 25th, 1999 to be exact.
Okay, so then the next question, what was Backlash previously advertised as before the name was dropped?
Yeah, we got that one wrong too. I think it was like In Your House or something like that, or In Our House.
In Your House is what it was. What they were planning to call it, but then literally at the last second, they just decided to drop it and then go with Backlash again.
Well, they used to have In Your House way back in the day, so I wonder if what they were trying to revive it to bring it, or
maybe,
or is that the first time that they ever thought about it, and then maybe
they wanted to revive it, but then they backed out at the last.
Because that was way back in the day, in the 70s, 80s, used to be In Your House.
It just made me think of Paige, like when she came out and she's always like, "This is my house."
Yeah, she used to always do that. I loved Paige, man. I wish that she didn't have to get her injuries and stuff.
I don't know. She was one of my favorites. That's when I first started wrestling, was like when she had just recently come in. So she was one of my favorites. I don't know. I liked her.
It was super cool because me and my one of my best friends, we were watching NXT and she was the NXT champion, and I was literally talking to him like, wouldn't it be crazy if she just came on Raw and won the championship? And then it happened the next night, and she was the dual champion because she was NXT champion and she was Raw champion that night. She won the title, so she dropped obviously the NXT title and became the women's champion. It was so crazy, but that's before they had Raw and Raw and SmackDown championships.
She was awesome.
Yeah, she was sick. And then did you guys see her movie?
Yeah.
Yes.
That movie based on her? That's pretty cool, knowing the fact that she was in her mom's stomach and she was wrestling it was almost like she was wrestling even before she was born.
Yeah.
Because her mom would wrestle with her still being pregnant.
Very dangerous.
Crazy. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. That's not a good idea.
What I'm assuming is that maybe she probably wrestled until she was 7 weeks or something like that, and then it was oh snap, I'm pregnant.
Yeah, probably.
I don't know if that's how it happened, but okay.
This is just what my mind does. Okay.
Well, now they have, I guess, consistent tests because they had a false positive for Charlotte recently. So I guess all the women have random, I don't know how consecutive or how, what am I trying to say? Consistently.
Yeah,
they have tests, but they took her out of everything for a while because they thought that she was pregnant. So they took her out of the entire storyline and then found out she wasn't and then had to kind of put her back in.
I think that's why that whole Ric Flair and Stacey. What's her name?
Lacey
Evans.
I'm mixing people's names.
And you are. And you're confusing me. I'm like, Stacey, that's one of our friends from high school. What are you saying? Something I couldn't tell you. But moving on, we got question number 3. The first Backlash event to produce under WWE occurred in what year?
2006.
I think it was 2006. We got that one wrong too.
But we learned from the quiz.
What was the answer?
True.
It was 2003 was the answer.
Oh, well, then we didn't learn. Never mind. Oh, there's a 2006.
Well, 2006 wasn't even on the option right here. It's
I'm trying to see. It's very tiny on our screen.
Oh, okay. So, Question 4, Backlash 200?
It's 2000. It's a question mark because you have to fill it in the blank.
Oh, Backlash 2 blank was the final brand exclusive Backlash. Look, that would have got me like, what? Like, I would have been like,
but if you saw the numbers, you know.
Backlash event of the original brand extension as WWE opened all pay-per-view events to all 3 brands. 2000 and...
I think that was the one, 2006.
I'm wrong?
2006.
2006. There you go. There's your 2006.
That's our 6.
I want to know who got that correct.
Oh, who did it say? 3 people got it.
No, 1 person.
Wait, on which one?
This one. Oh, no, it's this one.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That one.
The way that you had it on the screen.
Does it show on here? I thought you could click on it and it would say. But okay.
Maybe if you end it, yeah. But I don't know.
Where did the last Backlash of the decade, 2000 to 2010, take place?
Providence. We got that one wrong, but then we got to do a redemption. So I don't know.
Redemption question.
That's the 1 person that I got.
Yeah, you're the 1 person that even got the redemption question right. All right, so then moving on, we got question 6. What event replaced 2019's Backlash pay-per-view? Let me see. I wasn't paying attention. I was just reading it.
What?
I think it's
Stomping Grounds? I think I guessed on that one.
So she's right? Okay, well, there you go. There's my answer. I'm going with that answer. Where is this year's Backlash being held? Did you guys get this one right?
Yeah.
Oh.
Tampa Bay is where that one's being held this year. Who won the greatest match ever at last year's Backlash? Did you guys get this one right?
Yep. Randy Orton.
I almost got this one wrong. I thought it was Edge that won, but it was Randy Orton that won. You know how they kind of kept, going back and forth on who's winning. So, and then ending it, our last question was, what city in Florida was last year's main event held? Cocoa Beach. I only know these 4 places. Like, I don't know that many places.
What, really?
Yeah. So, answer was
Orlando.
Are you sure?
Yes, it was Orlando.
You don't even remember. Okay. So, who gets bragging rights?
Yeah, who gets bragging rights? Who was the top number 1? The Root Crew! There you go. Hey!
We guessed the best.
You guys guessed the most awesome bestesses. So, then are we going to do the wheel now? Or?
Yeah.
Yes.
But we need to, I don't know, we need to know who.
I'm going to hit up D and
Kevin Papas and Superman 316. I just need to know who those people are in the chat so I can make sure that you guys are recognizable if you win. Because I don't recognize them.
Hi, Nancy.
Superman. I'm assuming that's a Steve Austin reference. The 316 is.
I wish Instagram messages were just like Facebook on there. You can click on it and it's like,
Nope.
But it doesn't. Alright, D will be on in 5 minutes.
Awesome.
Superman 316 is the Funko Brothers. Okay, cool. And then who is Kevin? It was a Kevin L. Pop or something like that. I just need to know who that is. What's up, Nancy? Nobody's gonna claim that?
I guess no one wants to claim that spot.
Yeah, once D gets here, we'll do predictions. I'm excited about the. I mean, this is the first time we've done a live during the day
of pay-per-view. We've done watch parties. but and we would have had Ginger Pops on tonight, but he's in the middle of transit, like you know, he's driving places, so
Yeah.
Got to work.
got to work.
I'm just gonna put that on there. 'Cause that's
Yeah.
and until we okay, no one's speaking on it, so I'm just gonna leave them off the wheel for now. I don't know.
Wait, who have it? Okay, well, who's in the chat right now that might be that person?
I don't know. Sound off, you guys.
Wait, go back over there.
Who's it says
It was probably
Kev L Pop.
oh Kev 11 Pop. That's probably what's it called? Let me go back. No, it's Matt. I don't know because I see the Funko Brothers up in here, but I don't see
I don't know. HCK Wrestling maybe. It's got a very hopeful
Okay,
win
we
for
got new ones.
Cesaro.
Let's see. Oh, yeah, hopefully a win for Cesaro. That'd be dope.
Okay, so I'm just.
I got it. We're gonna go with this.
No,
We're gonna
I
go
have
with this
one
way,
more
right?
person to
I know.
add. Yeah, you want to leave Tats off? He's definitely gonna win.
Yeah. Tats has crazy stupid luck on our channel, you guys. Like non-stop winning over here.
So do you want to do the wheel now? Or?
Yeah, let's do the wheel now.
Okay.
While we're waiting for D to come in. All right, you guys. So good luck to everybody.
So it's the last man standing.
Yep, last man standing. I'm picking first.
Oop.
Oh.
Oh, so sorry, Superman 316. Who's it gonna? Oh, Horror Fiend.
Oh no.
Sophie put us on the TV in the living room, so she's watching us.
Wow. She's watching. She's so funny.
No.
She's our number one fan. You
She
guys.
is.
Jeffrey.
Oh, it said their name. You see that?
Maybe we should change the message at some point.
No, wait. Let's.
It'll be almost a
what
year.
did it say? Eliminated.
Thank you
again?
for donating.
Oh,
It's been almost a year.
that's literally from October last year.
That says it so perfectly. And it doesn't sound like a robot
Right.
anymore. Remember you
Right.
sound like a robot?
I don't know if they can hear this.
You can kind of hear it a little bit.
Pass.
There, we heard it.
Okay, well, Tats ain't winning tonight.
The Roo King Bob.
It's between the Roo Crew and King Bob, and guess what? We've never sent anything to King Bob before.
Yeah, we have.
So,
I get to click it.
oh, you're clicking. Oh, I'm sorry.
You clicked every single
I'm
one
sorry.
of them.
Good luck. Good luck. Oh, King Bob, you're out of there.
Bob.
Look, it says his name so perfectly. Well, congratulations, Roo Crew, but now you got to land on the line. It has to land on the line.
Aww.
For you to win.
The Roo Crew.
So, Roo Crew, congratulations for coming on the channel and winning some cans.
We want to give it to King Bob, though.
You want to give it to
Oh,
King
that's
Bob?
so
Oh,
Okay, King Bob.
King Bob, let
Your
us know.
choices.
Let us know your choices are El Venenoid, and we haven't perfected this one yet. I don't know how to say this one. El Hero Invicto.
So,
Wait, the
Iron Man. Just Iron Man.
there we go.
Lucha Iron Man or Lucha Venom.
Why did they have to go in and like try to do all the Spanish stuff?
Because they're
I mean, I know they're
luchadors.
lucha, but I mean, like, I don't know.
Right. It does seem like it's just like a little bit extra, right?
Yeah, it seems like I don't know.
Like no one can pronounce this, so how do I know that I want this can? You know what I'm saying? Like if I want this can, it'd be so hard for me to know. Like this is the one I'm trying to get. Well, congratulations, my man. You got this El Venenoid. We know that one. That one's pretty easy.
Yeah, that one's pretty easy. Congrats, King Bob. You're welcome.
Congratulations.
Yes, thank you to the Roo Crew for donating that. That's what's up. Do you guys have any more wrestling cans, or did you guys pick up any of those, or do you guys just don't care about those ones at all?
Nah. We got the box, the Marvel Collector Core box of them, but those are the only ones that we bought.
Mm-hmm.
So, and then I got the low key, but we gave that away.
Yeah.
Wait, did the collector box come with cans?
No.
Oh,
Just
okay.
like only luchador pops or anything we've gotten.
I'm wondering when they're gonna do that though.
Yeah.
Like, are they gonna actually, put a limited run inside of those collector boxes?
It should at some point. I
That
think.
would be cool, because then it would be really cool because you get a collector's box and maybe they could even have like
The
the chase
Marvels.
versions.
Right. So you already have a limit on the box itself, because that's sold out already, dang near. Like anybody who's got it is lucky to have it. If you
Yeah.
give up that spot, then someone can get it. But then you get the chance of a chase too, and it makes it even more fun. And I was hoping they would have did that for Deadpool, you guys. I ain't gonna lie. Instead of giving us 2 pops, they should have gave us the Ninja one and then give us a can. That would have been sweet.
That would have been good.
But you guys, we are now gonna get into WrestleMania Backlash predictions. But we have one more person to add to the screen, and he's finally here, reigning and hailing all the way from,
You don't even remember.
I forgot where. Tennessee. Okay, Tennessee somewhere. I knew it was in
He
Tennessee.
said, I don't even remember.
What is good, everybody?
What is
Hello.
man? How you doing?
Man, I'm good, man. I just came back from eating lunch with some friends, and I'm sorry I was late, but you know me, got to make a grand entrance.
Right, exactly. Got to make
Better
a
late
grand
than
entrance. So let's move on right away. Let's jump into it right away since we've already been here. Okay, sorry. Let's get into this and let's now go and look at the match card. Okay, so like this is the card as of right now. You know how the WWE always throws little curveballs. They'll throw in an extra match in between there. Like, what's been going on with Ron the Truth Killings? Like, where's our Truth at? I don't have no idea. Is that title still existing? No idea.
It still exists, but it's one of those titles that's just not important right now. So
Right, but I mean, they still used to have them interrupted matches. You know what I mean? Like, at least fly through a match randomly. But
eh,
here's our first match, you guys. We got Damian Priest versus The Miz in a lumberjack match. What are you guys' predictions? We're going to go with the Roo Crew first.
Okay. I got to stick with The Miz. He has the prettiest jackets. I'm going with The Miz.
I'm going for Damian Priest.
All right, D, who you got?
this would be my bathroom match. So
Bathroom match, really? Like, after WrestleMania, like that. No, him and Bad Bunny, that was pretty dope. Like, I'm not gonna lie, that match was pretty dope. That was not a bathroom match. So you think this one's going to be after that performance?
What's your problem with The Miz, bro?
my beef with the Miz is simple. I just don't like the dude.
Oh.
You don't like him to the point where you don't even want to see his ass get handed to him by Damian Priest?
It's the Miz. It's almost like Jinder Mahal showing up on Raw this past Monday. Nobody cares.
Hey, you know what? That's where you're different from me, brother, because I like those bad guys. You know what I'm saying? I'm going with Damian Priest in this one, though. So.
I am as well.
I mean, yeah, I'm going with Damian Priest, but like I say, that's my bathroom match.
Wow. I hope it's the best match of the night, and then you miss out on it. Wait, so what does lumberjack mean?
Hey, what if the match goes on for 20 minutes? That's a long bathroom break.
Hey, what did Craig's daddy on Friday say? Don't nobody go in the bathroom for about 35 to 45 minutes.
All right, so
What's the lumberjack?
what is a lumberjack match? So a lumberjack match is when these two are going to be in the middle of the ring, and there's going to be people surrounding the ring. So if like, let's say the Miz rolls out of the ring at some point, the good guys are going to beat him up and throw him back in the ring so he can't run away. And vice versa. Like, let's say Damian Priest gets thrown out of the ring at some point, he can get thrown back in. It's basically to prevent it's mainly a match to prevent the bad guy from ever running away from a match.
Oh, okay.
That's mainly the point.
Because the Miz likes to do that.
Yes.
He likes to run.
So I honestly, maybe one of you guys could tell me how this came about, because I did not even see this like anything to do with this kind of feud after WrestleMania. So I don't even know how this lumberjack came into play.
Honestly, with me, I thought the feud was over after Mania.
Yeah, me too. But it's Vince McMahon again, so.
Yeah, because whatever Vince says goes. But I'm not going to go on my my Vince McMahon rant right now.
So then moving on, you guys, we have our tag team match of the night, which is Dolph Ziggler and his partner Robert Roode. I'm sorry, gotta say correct.
No, you said it right the first time, Bobby Roode.
Robert Roode. What do they call themselves? The dirty something. The dirty boys or something. They call themselves the dirty bags. Dirty boys.
Dirty bags.
So they're going up against father and son duo. The Mysterios, pretty much. The Mysterios, this will be the first ever father-son duo to win the titles. Does the WWE give it to us, or does Vince McMahon say, no, we ain't going to give it to
I
him?
really want them to give it to him so we can stop it. Like, I'm done with this storyline. Like, please give me something new. Like, if that's what it's going to take for us to get something new, by all means, let them win. But I don't want them to.
You don't want...
Dominic, really?
No,
really?
I do.
Really? After all these years, after everyone else who is more deserving, I think, like, really? No, I don't think so. He's only been in for how long?
He's been in for a while, and he wrestles on a consistent basis.
Less than a year. It's been less
man.
than a year. That's because of COVID, honestly. Like, come on now. Like, if they had somebody else, like, if COVID was not happening, this match would not be happening. I can tell you that right now.
I gotta agree with Sim One on that, because let's just face facts. If there were a crowd right now in WWE, Dominic Mysterio would get booed out of the building.
He would not be up there.
I don't know. I don't agree with you guys.
No, he'd get booed out of the building.
He does not. He would not get booed being there with Rey Mysterio. Rey Mysterio is
who wants to live
beloved by everybody.
Shadow, though? Like, really? Like,
he's beloved by everybody. It doesn't matter. I'm going with the Mysterios. They're going to be the first ever father-son duo to win, and everybody's going to love it. It's going to be awesome, and guess what? Deserve it.
I hope you lose the title.
They deserve it more than these two deserve it. I'll tell you that dang much. Like, they need to go and split up, and they need to be on their own separate little paths, because Robert Roode needs to be the world champion at some point.
Well, that ain't happening, but
it's probably not going to happen. But it would be sweet to see him at least compete.
Yeah, I mean, yeah,
like
look, they've already gave the world title to one TNA original. They're not going to give it to another. No said.
Right. They're like, yeah, we sprinkled it a little bit. That's kind of like what they did with WCW. Like, yeah, we'll give a few people the title, but
John, what about your pick?
I'm taking the Mysterios as well.
All right, Jenny, who you got?
Okay. As much as I can't stand Dolph Ziggler, I got to go for the Dirty Dogs, because I love the glorious Bobby Roode. Love him.
So I definitely love Robert Roode. He's amazing. I mean, I I like Dolph Ziggler though. Like I've been a Dolph Ziggler fan. I just don't like the more recent Dolph Ziggler. I like him, you know, a little bit, you know, back in the day, like when he was with Big E and stuff like that. But
okay, so my ringtone for like the last year has been Glorious. So like that's been like every day on my mind, the Glorious song. Dolph Ziggler, I haven't liked him ever since he was hitting on one of the Bellas in like
you talking about Total Divas?
in Total Divas, like
oh,
years
yeah,
ago.
Total Divas. Oh, I know what you're talking about. He was sitting on one of them, and then I think he was sitting on
I think it was Nick.
on his ex. He was sitting on his ex.
Yep.
Which was
Nikki
Bella, and
Yep.
she was already dating. And she was with Cena at that time too.
Yep. That's
That's
when I stopped
crazy.
liking him.
She said, "You know what? He's a home wrecker."
Well, I mean, technically, Ziggler is a home record, so I mean,
Indeed. Who are you going for? You're saying that it's Ziggler and Roode?
Yeah. The Dirty Dogs.
And that's who you got, D?
no, give me the Mysterios just so I can get the storyline over with.
So this was not a bathroom break for you? You're not taking 2 bathroom breaks in a row?
I might go to the kitchen on that one.
I'm gonna have an episode of MTV Cribs during that. All right, so then moving on. Did you pick?
I really, really, really hate Ziggler. Like I despise him, but I have to pick him because I don't want. It's not. I just don't want him to.
I don't know why you hate the Mysterios so much. Like
I don't hate the
it just drives
Mysterios.
me crazy.
I don't hate the Mysterios. I don't really even hate Dominic. I just hate the opportunity he has right now that someone else should be having. Like that's just where I stand with that. That's it. Okay, moving on.
He got his ass whipped by Seth Rollins for like 6 months straight.
I'm with you on that one. They have given Dominic too much
way
too soon.
Bad. Like way too much.
But D, he got his ass whipped by Seth Rollins for like 6 months straight.
That storyline was dead.
You telling me?
It would be a dead horse.
And his dad got his eye gouged out.
Gouged out. Okay. I'm not.
Come on, man. All right, let's move on.
Do that for a few years and maybe.
Are we moving on to this match already? Okay.
That's what came up.
Universal Championship, Roman Reigns versus Cesaro. Roman Reigns not losing already. He's still not losing.
I don't know, Cesaro. Was that SmackDown? No, he came out and did all that to them.
See, they're gonna play like kind of like it might cut it close because of this whole Jimmy coming back and kind of like him jumping in the fray, and you know he's gonna fiddle with some things, but Roman Reigns is gonna walk away still victorious. The next person to beat Roman Reigns is gonna be The Rock. Like I'm just gonna call Roman Reigns for all the pay-per-views until The Rock comes back.
It's Cesaro.
You guys got Cesaro. I would love to see Cesaro win. Cesaro deserves to win a championship. I just also don't think that he's really like that good at promo. Like he's not good at talking. He's not good at making himself the man in any type of way.
So does that matter? Like having the whole package, does that matter?
It does totally matter because you could be someone who, like, let's take the Iconics for instance. Like the Iconics together were good because half of them were really good at wrestling, but both of them were really good at talking and getting annoying. You know what I'm saying? And getting under your skin. And that's what made them like good champions and good to work with each other. But Cesaro was a really good wrestler. That's why he's always been like when he was with the Bar, it was awesome because Sheamus was a good talker for him.
So your pick is Roman.
I'm picking Roman. Let's go to D with this one.
Roman's not losing the belt until Mania, so as much as I want to pick Cesaro because of his track record, not only in WWE, but just as a wrestler in general, I'm going to pick Roman. Like I said, Roman's not losing the belt until WrestleMania.
Okay, what do you see happening as far as the Usos getting involved? And,
they're definitely gonna get
and
involved.
whatnot.
Right?
I know, but what
But
form of
I
fashion?
feel like Jimmy is gonna help Cesaro. Like I feel like that's what's gonna happen. If Cesaro wins, he's gonna win because of Jimmy.
I don't know. He just literally just uppercutted him and did some other stuff on Friday. Like, is he really gonna let him beat on him like that and then help him? I don't know.
Yeah, I think he's.
Well, all right. What do you guys got?
I'm picking Roman to win, but I would love for Cesaro to win, to be honest with you. But I think Roman's going to win.
Well, this is for the title, so you got to pick logically.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm taking Roman for the win.
I don't care. I'm going to pick how I think it's going.
Okay. Well then, before we get to Jenny's pick, let's ask you, who do you got?
I feel it. I feel like Cesaro's going to win.
You're saying
whether it's messed up,
in the air.
Whether it's a mess
air.
up, whether it's help out, the ref can't see, whatever's going to happen, I feel like he's going to win. I don't know. I just feel it. So I'm saying Cesaro.
Well, I'm saying your feeling is wrong, okay?
It must be gas.
That must be gas, for real. Okay? Is it the pregnancy or something? I don't know. All right, well, then that leads us to our last person to pick, which is Jenny.
The only reason I even watch wrestling at this point is Roman Reigns, so I'm going to stick with him.
She said his hair is luxurious, wet. Okay? Like, when his hair is wet, it is luxurious.
So John, he was watching wrestling, and I'm like, I'm not watching this stupid stuff. I'm going to the back. And next thing I know, Roman's song starts playing. I turn around, and I see his face. I was like, I'll watch this round. I'll see what happens.
My sister doesn't watch wrestling at all unless he's on the screen. So, I guess in a women's aspect, Roman Reigns.
Let's just keep it 100, y'all. The only reason why most women watch wrestling now, they just want to see Roman with his shirt off. Let's just keep it 100.
I prefer Drew, but
right. Well, that's the reason why.
Yeah, Drew. Yeah.
Look, but that's the reason why they probably took off his whole vest thing that he used to wear. Now that he's a heel, because they're like, let's show off the abs, bro. Gotta get the girls behind you.
That's just like females that went to the movies to see Aquaman. Y'all just want to see Jason Momoa with his shirt off.
Right, y'all had no interest in this man when he was a blonde dude in the comics. Y'all had no interest.
Yeah, what does that change? I was so confused. I was like, that's
yeah.
Such a huge change. It's crazy. Like, they went totally off the map with that one.
Yes, definitely.
Yeah, we got everybody's picks, right? Yep.
Yeah, everybody picked Roman.
I'm the only one that picked Cesaro. Wow.
Yep, you're the only one.
I mean, y'all want him to win, so keep hope alive.
Right.
I get it.
I would love to see him win, but I honestly don't want to see Roman's reign end right now. I don't want to see Roman's reign end.
And the thing is, I don't think it is. It's one of those where you win it back right away kind of thing, or a rematch or something. I feel like would be contested.
Yeah,
but
like on SmackDown right away, and then he wins it back. I don't know. I just don't see it, but. Here we go. Up next, we got a triple threat. The brandly new crowned Rhea Ripley defending her title against the former champion Asuka, but her former tag team partner as well is involved with Charlotte Flair. What do you got, babe? Let's start with you first.
Oh, this one is hard because so it's for the title?
Yep.
Ooh.
This is easy for me.
I don't know. Why not go first?
Yeah, you go first. You go first.
You still gotta go first. Honestly, I want Asuka to win it.
You're gonna say Asuka? You want Asuka to regain the championship?
Yeah.
I'm just telling you, you are not walking away with the VC championship. I am going with Rhea Ripley to retain. She just won the championship. She's on a hot streak right now. She's going to kick both of their teeth down their throats. She needs a new finisher, though. I'll tell you that much. I don't like her finisher. But I agree. She's going to win the match. And I love Charlotte Flair. Just saying. But Rhea Ripley is Charlotte Flair of right now. She's going to run through people 10 pay-per-views straight. So, all right, let's move to D. Who you got?
Because Vince McMahon has an infatuation with blondes, I'm picking Charlotte Flair. I don't want to pick Charlotte Flair, but my thinking is, well, Rhea Ripley's not doing well with the title, so we got to put it back on a familiar face. Let's put it back on Charlotte.
Is she not doing well with the title? I don't know. I haven't really watched too many episodes of Raw to like really see how she's doing, but is it just because there's no fans right there, like, or like, what is it? Because I know everybody.
I'm using Vince McMahon logic.
Okay, Vince McMahon logic. Okay, that's totally off. I can't even put myself in his shoes. He's just too crazy.
Because, like I said, Vince McMahon has an infatuation with blondes.
Well, she's a dirty blonde.
With fake boobs. So, who's the blonde with fake boobs? Charlotte.
Okay, well, there you go.
Got you down for
we got you down for Charlotte. Let's go with Jenny this time.
Okay. Asuka's annoying the crap out of me. So not her. Rhea Ripley, I like her. She's a dark soul, but I kind of feel like they're going to give it back to Charlotte. They took her out for that the false pregnancy test. She was out for a while with didn't one of her boobs pop or something, right? Their breast implant issue. So I feel like they're going to give her a chance where she hasn't been able to wrestle as much lately. I think they're going to try to give it back to her. So I'm going Charlotte.
But then who becomes her number one contender? When I pick matches, I pick based off of like kind of like they just won the title at the last pay-per-view, and then kind of like who would be their next contender for the title then. You know what I mean? If it's going to Charlotte, like she's ran through the whole entire roster. Like, how do you surprise us with a new opponent? You know what I mean?
How old's Becky Lynch's baby? When's she coming back?
Right?
Oh, that I am curious about that. I am very curious about that.
I think Becky Lynch comes back at SummerSlam and she takes the belt off of Charlotte.
Ooh, that's a good prediction.
Oh,
I want to know if Becky Lynch's baby is a ginger.
Look, when Charlotte Flair's in the match,
That's what I want.
right? Hey, you never know. But when Charlotte Flair's in the match, all bets are off because I know the WWE's behind them. She's like the number one female wrestler. I love her. She's one of my favorites. She's, if not my favorite wrestler in the female. Like, yeah, what's up, Mama J?
Mama J.
Everybody just say Mama J.
Mama J.
Mamma mia.
But as I was saying, Charlotte Flair is one of my favorite wrestlers of all time. Like in
she's boring according to King Bob.
Wow.
Yeah, she is.
I don't agree.
She is boring. I will say that.
She's a boring face, but she's a great heel.
Yeah, she is a good heel.
She's very acrobatic.
Charlotte's a good heel because she act like a daddy.
Yeah, exactly. But she needs to cheat more. If she started like winning if she wins this time, I hope that she actually follows her daddy's footsteps and cheats in the matches to win.
I don't like that. Like when I first started watching, Charlotte would only win when her dad would win for her. And I was like, they're doing this big push because they're going from diva to women and they're trying to push the women, but the only way the woman can win is her dad intervening. And I was like, so you're doing a woman to win by a man doing something for her.
Wrestling for years.
Yeah,
he doesn't even intervene for his daughter.
He's being pushed on Same Mysterio. It's the same agenda.
But see, here's the thing. The reason why they did that is because they did a play on. This is when I get to show my age. If you go back in wrestling history, when Flair was with the original incarnation of the Four Horsemen, when he would get in title matches, J.J. Dillon would help him win to help him retain a title. Exact same thing that they were doing with Flair and Charlotte.
Yeah, I agree. But I want to say King Bob. Charlotte Smith would not pop at all just because the name doesn't even sound cool. Okay, like person would have to be cooler than Charlotte Smith.
They would change that day one. There's no way.
Go
Bushwhackers.
Hey, good. Hey, all I'm gonna say is the Bushwhackers are gonna win the tag team gold tonight. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna come out of nowhere and they're gonna insert themselves, and we are wrong in those spaces. Ava Marie coming back? I don't know. I mean, she's a good, like, her run right before she was leaving was pretty cool. I was interested in it. Dean, were you interested in her, like, right as she was leaving? She was kind of a big deal because she was, like, losing. Every time she was about to start a match, something would happen, so she didn't get to fight the match all the way. Like her wardrobe malfunction would happen, so she couldn't wrestle or something like that. Dee's sleeping. He said.
Oh no, y'all was talking about Eva Marie.
She's worse than Charlotte.
Oh, she can't wrestle. She can't do nothing.
See, Eva Marie can't wrestle. She's just there to look good. That's it.
Yeah,
that's her job.
Yeah, she's a pretty face. That's all she's ever like pretty much been good for. So John,
any pay-per-view that Eva Marie is on within the next few months, what I was just doing, that's what I'm going to be doing.
Oh, I got you. Bathroom break, right?
No, nap break, not nap time.
Nap break.
Nap
I got
time.
you.
nap time. Look, she's got food breaks. She's got nap breaks. She's got toilet breaks. I'm just wondering what other breaks we got going on. Like, what other breaks you got?
We can go work on the car.
Shower breaks. I'm gonna take a shower. Like, okay.
John, what's
Cut the grass.
one?
I mean,
I'm taking rear.
I mean, I can take a shower during the Eva Marie break because the match is only gonna last about 3 minutes. I can take a 3-minute shower.
Who'd you say, John? Sorry.
I'm taking Rhea Ripley as well. So.
It looks like I'm not gonna want that.
Hey, I don't know. I get conflicted between those two. I don't think it's gonna be Asuka. That's the last one I got, in my head. But I'm hoping they don't do Rhea that dirty already. You know?
This is a joke match.
This is Bianca Belair keeping this championship.
She's
too.
keeping it. Yeah, no, I don't have to hesitate on this one. I don't even like Bayley. Like, has she been wrestling? She's been like a commentator, right? Like,
yeah, she's been kind of like just like laying low key the last pay-per-view and a half since she lost it. So I don't know. We both got Belair. Let's go to D got Belair. He got the action figure right there waiting for us.
wait, let me put you on solo.
Yeah, let's put you on solo real quick because we want to see that.
Oh, that's cool.
Ooh.
Nice.
That's nice.
And it's certified authentic. It says it right there on the box. We know that's real.
That's dope. I like that.
All right, so then let's go with
I got Belair as well.
John, okay,
Make it
you got
simple.
Belair.
Go ahead.
I love my hugger. I miss her as
She's
a
not a
hugger.
hugger
I know
anymore.
she's not a hugger anymore. I miss that, and I wish I'd bought this shirt when I had the opportunity. But I'm sticking with Bayley. I do like Bianca Belair though. But I'm
I
sticking with
could not. I fuck with her a lot more being this mom look right here. Whatever
Karen?
this is, this Karen. Yeah, this Karen look. Attitude. I like this Karen attitude a lot more than I like the hugging thing.
She had like the JoJo Siwa like hair. I miss her. And the wacky waving inflatable arm flailing tube band. I mean, like those were just like I loved it. I love the intro. I'm missing all this. Like,
was she more annoying then or now? Because I would have canceled her.
The
a long
only
time
thing I
ago.
liked about that whole segment was hearing Michael Cole call them wacky inflatable, whatever the heck you just said. Yeah. That's the only thing I liked about it. Because he would say it and it would be like, whoa, you just said it.
The only positive thing I can say about Bayley is, to quote my man Fitz, she looks exquisite. That's it. That's the only thing she got going for her.
Where?
I
How?
was waiting for it. Exquisite.
What? We're not looking at the thing. I mean, she's attractive, but yeah, I know what y'all talking about. She don't got that. Okay?
Shout out to my man Fitz, man.
I remember that conversation.
Yes, I do.
You remember that conversation? You remember
We
it?
were in the chat.
Yeah, we were in the chat. We remember that one.
Okay, so then is this the final match, I believe? Yep, this is the final match, you guys. As far as we know, they're going to throw in something. Because there's only 6 matches, and there's supposed to be 7. So you're going to throw in something.
Becky Lynch.
And then I don't even know if any of these matches were advertised as kickoff. I didn't see that, so I don't know what even the kickoff match is. But nonetheless,
I
here
don't
we go.
think
We got They're not doing a kickoff this time?
I don't think so.
What? Let's see.
Very strange, for one. For two, very strange. I mean, this is the perfect time to put in our R-Truth match right here.
No, we don't need no more.
For a kickoff match?
We don't. I mean,
he's a champion. He's got a title around his waist. He should defend it at some point.
Don't nobody want to see that. Don't nobody want to see that.
Who's the Intercontinental Champion? I don't even remember.
They're having a kickoff show.
Oh, they are?
Yeah, it starts at 5 our time.
Yeah, but who's in it? Does it say?
No, it doesn't.
Oh, well, they're having a show, but they're not having a match, as far as we know.
Oh, that's what you.
Yeah, they still always have a show before. We don't know what they're gonna do. All right, well, that's that. I'm sticking with Drew McIntyre. I'm gonna actually go with Drew McIntyre in this match. I feel like he's gonna win. And if you guys watched the bump that was literally just on, Jinder Mahal is like pretty much calling him out, like, hey, like, I got to the championship before you, blah blah blah, this and that. So it made me think even more. Them two are gonna fight each other. I vote for the bald dude with the beard. Hey, there you go.
That's a good pick.
Yeah.
I'm going with Drew McIntyre to win it back because I like either one of these options to have it. I just really don't think that Bobby Lashley's hype, has like lived up yet. Like, I don't think that this run has been like
he's kind of boring too.
He hasn't done anything really. Like he's only wrestled like maybe 2 matches after WrestleMania winning it, and he hasn't really done anything. That's just me. What do you got, D?
Lashley retains and he keeps the belt until SummerSlam, and he will lose it to Brock Lesnar. I'm calling it now.
What? Hey, that would be sick. I would love that. I would love that option better than what I got in my head. So,
because if you look at it, Paul Heyman's gonna have 2 world champions. He's gonna have Roman. He's gonna have Brock. So there it is.
That would be sick. But I mean, you're saying that couldn't happen, and he get his revenge against Drew McIntyre after the feud between Drew McIntyre and Jinder Mahal?
It is Backlash, so you gotta keep that in mind.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I have a feeling that Jinder Mahal will interfere in this match. So, but yeah, I see Bobby Lashley retaining.
Right. I mean, either way, after this night, Drew McIntyre is gonna feud with Jinder Mahal. That's whether or not he has a title run or not is what's in question. But and I mean, like I said, that it would just be really cool to see. I mean, I know Bobby Lashley really wants to have a match with Brock Lesnar. Like, it's in his contract to have a match with Brock Lesnar. That's the reason why I came back. But Drew McIntyre having a rematch with Brock Lesnar would also make sense. So. Oh no, something's going on with D. But let's go to you guys. We got his pick. What do you guys got going on for this match? Let's go with.
Who'd you pick? Do you remember?
I picked Braun Strowman.
Braun Strowman.
Strowman. Okay. Hey, I love Braun Strowman. One of my favorites.
I'd like for him to get a shot, so I'm gonna pick him.
You know who I'm picking?
No.
Oh, you know?
Yeah, Drew McIntyre.
Drew McIntyre. Gotta stick with him.
She sticks with the pretty boys.
Anybody who wears a kilt to stage,
His interest is dope. Like, I like how they have the sword and everything. And I make this joke because we took DNA tests to figure out what our ethnicities are, and it came back that I'm Scottish. So I make a joke that I'm like, I have to be related to Drew McIntyre now because.
Right. She makes the joke now that she might be related to him after having a man crush on him, or a crush on this man for the entire distance of knowing him. So now you're going a totally different route. I don't know what she's doing now. She said, well, I had a crush on my family member now.
Oh, whatever.
Hey, you know what? That's in your head. You said it. I just spoke into existence.
No, you just connected the dots.
I connected dots.
Connected, but it's okay.
You drool over this man every time he comes out.
I'm between Drew and Bobby because he's not.
Hey, this is honestly the hardest match to call. Honestly, I don't know anything can happen in this match. I mean, because it would be kind of bogus to take it off of Bobby Lashley at this point. But at the same time, if it's not working out and they're about to start going and having live audiences pretty soon, like, put in the person that's going to draw the most names, which is going to be Drew McIntyre, honestly.
True.
Well, we got her.
Logically, that makes sense, but it's just, we know who man is when he comes to, you know, his world champions. But like I say, I got Bobby Lashley retaining to at least SummerSlam.
Right, I could see it. I mean, I could see it more so being that way too, just because, you know, maybe they want Drew McIntyre to win it in front of a crowd, not have it before a crowd even comes. You know, so I could see it going that way too. But that's why I say Jinder Mahal up until that point. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. It is what it is. Well, those are our picks for the night, you guys, or for today.
We're doing the live.
It is. It's so weird calling it right before the pay-per-view. Like,
it's cool.
really
I like
weird.
it.
So yeah, definitely, I definitely enjoy it. Take this one?
Yeah.
You good with that? Congratulations again to King Bob winning the El Venenoid via Rue Crew giveaway or spot giveaway. Thank you guys all for coming on. Thank you guys for supporting us through this. And D, thank you for coming back, even though you were late. You know, if this was a promotion right now, you get fired. Okay, you get fired.
I got money. I'll be all right.
You said D's a toy hunter. You're fired. You got to join the proper Kiss My Ass Club. Oh shit! Well, thank you, Rue Crew, for first ever appearance on Jay with Moné.
Thank
Thanks
you.
for having us.
And then we had them fight against each other. They not even. You know, I was like, you know what? You two, you're gonna have to battle for the title like we got to battle for the title. You know what I'm saying? Y'all gotta go against each other.
Well, we had completely different opinions on, except for one match. So
Right.
it'd be interesting to see.
Right, that's super cool to see, and you know, somebody in your household is going to be, you know, the better man, just like our household. So,
Well, the last time we picked, like I lost like every single one of them. So
And it's going to happen this time, too.
look, she's been on my tail a couple of times, and then she won the VC. She was the first ever AEW VC champion. You remember, D?
Oh God, man, that AEW pay-per-view, that was just we're just throwing darts because
because we didn't even know what half those matches were.
Right.
Who was going to be involved in the match? Like, who's going to be in that match? You don't even know. But super duper crazy fun times. Thank you guys so much for coming out. We're going to get ready now to enjoy this pay-per-view, and we also have her mother coming over to have a crab boil for Mother's Day. We couldn't meet up with her last weekend, so we're meeting up with her tonight to have a crab boil. But Top Crew, thank you guys for joining.
Well, Jay was Moné.
I'm done. I'm done.
Yeah,
I'm done. You can do it. I
mean, like,
I said goodbye. I said goodbye. You say goodbye. I'm the DC champion. I'm walking out.
But I just gotta know one thing.